Hi everyone, this is Janice and I'm just making a quick video on how to create the featured image for the blog. So this is pixabay.com. This is the site that I like to use, pixabay.com. And it is because it has free high quality images and they are all Creative Commons CCO, which means that you can use them on a blog, a commercial blog, which is what ours is. It is not a personal blog, a commercial blog, because we might have books for sale sometime on this blog. And so if you do that, then it's commercial, it's not personal. And so you got to use Creative Commons CCO, and it also does not have attribution for the photographer. So I'm going to search for an image for how to walk in faith. So I'm going to make a walking trail. That's the image I'm going to look for. Walking trail. Okay, and so I want to have an image where it has some sky or something light colored, or some solid area where I can add the text to it. So I'm just going to grab this one right here. Okay, so then here, and all I did was click on it with my left button on my mouse. So over here it says that I can do a free download, CCO, public domain, free for commercial use, no attribution required. And so if it says that, then you're able to use it. So I'm going to do a free download, and I'm going to take this large image. Our blog is 1080 by 675, and so this gives me a little bit of room to crop so that it's not already really close to the edge like the medium one. So I'm going to do a download, and then so the name of my file is Bridge, and so it's been downloaded to my download folder, and so I'm just remembering the name of it because I have so many. And so now I'm going to go to Picmonkey.com, which is a free online photo editor. If you haven't used it, it's free to sign up and free to use unless you want to use their premium fonts and premium background things. And so I've already bought it because I use this all day long. So I've already signed on to my account, and so if you're going to use it for the first time, then you can sign up for your own free account. And so I'm going to do edit because I'm going to edit that bridge picture. And so I clicked on my edit button. Now I got to go down to the bridge. There it is right there. Okay, so there's my image that I'm going to add the title to. And so I'm going to change the size of it first so that it matches the size of the post. So this top tool right here is for basic editing, and that's where the crop feature is. So you could crop it, and then there's also resize, but resize is a little bit more technical, so we're just going to do crop. So I'm going to crop it, and I'm going to crop it to 1080 by 675. And so that's going to make it be a rectangle, horizontal rectangle. And I'm going to scale it so that it keeps the dimensions when I start moving it around, because I want to pick where I crop it to. I don't want to just crop it where it threw this box in. Okay, so I'm going to crop it so that I can include some of this sky so that I can have my text up there where it's legible. I'm actually going to do it a little bit more like that. Okay, and then I'm going to apply. And so now here's my image, and I'm just going to add text to it, and then save it, and we'll be done. So the T's right here, I'm just hovering over it with my mouse. I'm going to click on it with my left button, and this pulls up all the fonts. Ours means it's Picmonkey's fonts, and yours means it's the fonts that I have on my computer. And so this first font is called Lavendaria, and it's the font that the Heart Wings logo is using. And so if you want to use that, then it's a pretty font. So I'm going to use that for this post, and I'm just going to click on it, and I'm going to click Add Text, and then so it pulls up this text box, and you can move it around just by holding your left button. Click on it with your left button, and then hold it, and then you can move it around. So I'm just moving it up here so I can see my text. So now I'm just going to type in and I got to click with my left button so that it selects it. And see, did you see the difference there? It's got a little bit of background now, and the cursor's flashing. So I'm going to type in how to walk by faith. Okay, now I want it to be a little bit bigger, so you can either click in the text box and do Control A to select everything, or you can click over like at the end of the text and drag your mouse over to select all the text. You just want to select it all so that Picmonkey knows what it is that you're wanting to change. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to center it, and so this is just like Microsoft Word. There's my center, and then this is the font sizing. And so I'm just going to click on the down arrow so that it pulls up a bunch of different font selection sizes, and I'm going to make it be 72. Now I can leave it just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm grabbing onto the left side of the image with my left mouse, and I'm dragging it to the edge and letting go. And this is so that I can center my title in the middle of the image. Now I'm grabbing on with my the right side with my left mouse button, and I'm dragging it to the edge and letting go. So now my title is centered from left to right. But I did like the way it was when it wrapped, and so to make it 2 lines, I just clicked my mouse where I want to add a return, and that is right by this W, and then I'm just going to hit return. And so now there's my title, How to Walk by Faith, and I'm leaving a little bit of room above and to the sides in case Facebook or some social media platform cuts off some of the sides. So you never know, if it's going to be cut off or not. So I want to keep it towards the middle and away from the sides because of that reason. And now the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add down here that it's Heartwings blog. And so I'm going to go back to Lavendaria. It's already selected. I'm going to do Add Text. And I'm just going to do the same thing I just did with that title. I'm going to click on the box with my left mouse, and I'm going to drag it down here towards the bottom. Then I'm going to click in the middle of the box with my left mouse, and I'm just going to type in heartwingsblog.com. And so this is so that whoever sees this image knows that it's knows what our website is. So now I'm going to highlight all that text again because I want to center it, and I'm going to click on the centering button. So I just clicked over to the side, drug my mouse across it, and now I'm clicking center, and I'm going to leave it with that font size, but I am going to center the entire text box. I'm going to drag it to the side. So I'm just clicking on the left edge with my left mouse, and I'm going to drag it all the way to the left edge of my photo, and then I'm going to go over again to the right edge. I'm going to click on it with my left button and drag it to the right edge, and now Heartwings blog is centered in the middle of the picture. And so that's how you add a title to a featured image. And now I'm going to save it. I'm going to do save with my left button. It's going to go to this next screen where you can add a file name. I'm going to just drag my mouse across that so that I can delete it, and I'm going to do How to Walk by Faith. and I'm going to leave it this middle size because we don't really need this. Sean is a big size, this is middle, and this is really little, but it's not great quality. The middle one is good. And then I'm going to do save to my computer, and I'm going to save it to my downloads folder so that I can remember where it is. Now it's saved. So now I've created the image and I've saved it to my computer, and next I'll be able to upload it into the media file. Alright,